guys? Hey guys, Bolt here. I keep slipping up every now. We're here for a discussion video. This time we're going to be talking about part 2 of the 11th anniversary. So in part 1, we already have Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku Adult and Adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which I believe should have been Ultra Vegeta 1. That way it would feel different. Not to mention that's what Vegeta calls himself. You know. But anyways, I got basically everything figured out on like how I'm gonna present this. So of course, let's go ahead and just throw up Truth DT. I'm gonna throw him in the description. He does a lot more coverage of Dokkan than me, but basically, this is a Reddit that he has. This is his video for a leak. Apparently, in France, someone has like information for inside, and this is the translation, as it were. This is apparently what they're talking about. This could be things that are talked about, or at least going to happen this year. Let's go ahead and just knock it out. First of all is a tag of Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Then they want a tag Super Vegito and a tag Super Gogeta. A Namek part 2 with a Namek Super Saiyan Goku, and then a tag Frieza and Cooler. And then there's also talks of a tag UI, a tag Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, a tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. And then, well, we already got this one, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, LR Kid Buu, finally, and then a Battle of Gods celebration with God Goku and Beerus. So, straight up, I'm going to say the tag Super Vegito, tag Super Gogeta may happen for GDC, Tanabata. It might happen for the Christmas, might happen for the New Year's. I do not think we're going to be getting a tag Super Vegito, tag Super Gogeta, just because we just got them in the 10th anniversary. I think giving them a break for this year would be good, so I'm not going to worry about them. But the rest of this stuff I want to talk about. Of course, we already have Daima Goku. But like real quick, I'm going to go start going through I'm going to pull this up real quick. So basically, I'm going to knock out that anything that is not a Goku or a Vegeta, so that it has to be, so basically part 2 has to be a Goku, a Vegeta, or both have to be tag a Goku and Vegetas. There is not going to be any of these LR Kid Buus, none of these Friezas and Coolers, because of, I think this is Geppy? I think it's Geppy, in the announcement video, says right here that the theming for the 11th anniversary is to trace the journeys of Goku and Vegeta. It's not gonna be whatever the journeys of, like, everything in New Horizons. Yes, New Horizons, but, like, it's the first of, or it is Goku and Vegeta on their journey. So definitely, we're not going to get some of these units. And to kind of back it up, we have Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's got a Goku's family lead. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta has a Vegeta's family lead. What I think is what they're trying to do is they're trying to mimic the 7th anniversary, and this right here, this unit from the 7th anniversary, the login unit, is perfect example for it. If you look at the login screen, it's Daima Goku and Daima Vegeta for the welcoming screen. So let's go ahead and knock out, of course, while I believe these will be things down the line, I would not completely take them out of the game this year or incoming next year, because usually they plan a year ahead, so a lot of these units could be the 12th anniversary. So of course, let's get the ones that are just absolutely not happening this anniversary, and that would be Beast Gohan and Tag Orange Piccolo. We just got these guys for New Year's with the Gammas. I don't think we're going to be getting these guys for a while. It does suck that we didn't get any more Beast or Orange Piccolo material. It is still nice to get Ultimate Gohan and Power Awakening Piccolo. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting this guy. I mean, it's perfect because next anniversary, this will be Easy Yang. And if we get a Tag Orange Piccolo and Tag Beast Gohan, that'll be perfect and amazing. Next is the Battle of Gods idea. While it is good for a celebration, and a lot of people want another God Goku, I think back in fall, when we get the remake of the Battle of Gods arc, Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Super Beerus, I think they're gonna release these units with better animations. That way, unlike Daima, they get ahead of it and release hype. That way, their anime returns. They get a revision of one of the worst arcs in Super. I think Resurrection of F is the one that a lot of people wish and hope that they get to. But these two, I think, are going to happen in fall when that comes out, or right before or after fall. That way it goes along with the new release. But because Beerus is here, he's not going to be a part of this anniversary. LR Boo. We're going to get him because too many people asked for him during like a convention that Truth and a lot of other YouTubers went to. Basically, Amatsu and everybody else were like told, do LR Boo already. Get him out of the way. That way people can shut up and get this over with. Not to mention every other main villain from Z has an LR. He needs one. I think we're going to get him either in like... they're probably going to give him for Christmas. That's what they'll probably do. Because like Golden Week, unless you're doing Boo Saga again, and then just drop Kid Boo as the LR, which that might happen. I actually have an idea of what they're going to do for that. If they don't do it for the anniversary, they can do it for Golden Week. But he is going to be either in Golden Week, the Christmas LR, unless they do some bullcrap with like a tag version of the 8th anniversary. I don't think they're going to release him in GDC. I mean, they might, because Kid Buu would be pretty hype. And then Tanabata, maybe. They might do that for Tanabata. Or whatever they call it now. And then, of course, we got the Namek celebration. I believe we're going to get a Namek Goku. It's been overdone and over-needed for a new Namek Goku. But I think it's going to be in this style, where it's either going to be a base form Goku or a Kaioken times 20 Goku that transforms with vocals into the Super Saiyan. I really think they should do a Kakarot style for that, though. But then there's the tag idea for Frieza and Cooler. I don't think that's happening. I think we're going to be getting this unit as another Dokkan Fest, or this might be an LR that takes up something. But I think if anything, I think they're going to do something with this. I think they're going to make this an LR and make it into a tag. Because we already had... we had Bardock... so we had Trunks and Broly become an LR. We had Bardock go into Super Saiyan Bardock. I think this one's going to become an LR too. And if anything, it's going to be a tag or it's going to be a co-op unit. But I think this would be what you would get for that tag. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Okay. So let's get into what can happen. First of all, let's go ahead and knock out the ones that just, they're not going to happen because they've already been done, which is End of Z Super Vegito as a tag, because we already got that in the 10th anniversary. One second. sorry about that. Great grandma called. You don't interrupt or let great grandma faint. So with End of Z being done by Super Vegito, we also did for the 10th anniversary Super Gogeta, so No Fusion Reborn. They may do something with another tag unit, but instead have Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and that might be what they do for Tanabata if they're going to do LR Buu, where they do they do stuff for both the Buu fight and the Fusion Reborn fight. That way Super Saiyan 3 can do some stuff, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta can do some stuff. Because these are just Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. Next, that will not be happening, is the Fusion Saga Blues. We might be getting Super Vegito Blue at some point because he's not really playable, which is kind of sad. I mean, we do have the worldwide 2023's worldwide, the Vegito Blue and Zamasu. Those are supposed to EZA this year. So we might be getting that as our Vegito Blue for the year. It'll go great with this unit. But that's it. Those three won't be coming back unless they have something new to show. So in the idea that we're trying to replicate the 7th anniversary with Goku and Vegeta, we can possibly do a part 2 with the Saiyan Saga units. Very possible. I think we are up for more Saiyan Saga stuff, so it's very possible for these two to return for new units. But if anything, I think they should be a tag unit, really. And I think these are going to go good with another option I have, but either them again as part 2s or having a tag. But what I think that would be amazing, and I think it would make this 11th anniversary just as good as this 7th anniversary, because the 7th anniversary has been known to be the most popular and one of the greatest. I mean, 10th anniversary was good with 6 LRs, a free LR, and then like a bunch of other stuff. And then the amount of EZAs and release characters, I don't think that's going to happen this anniversary, which you can't do with a major celebration like that. But I think by calling it back, doing a rerun of the Part 1 7th anniversary, just like the leaks suggest, I think a tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta is perfect for Daima Goku, but they would also be amazing. And I think it's gonna. I would love for them, instead of it just being Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I think they need to come off of what Legends is doing. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be start of turn a full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That way we get the Dragon Fist as like his active skill, and then have the when Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta comes in, it's the finally I've ascended. That would be perfect for this unit. And I don't even need Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. We have, like, I think it's 3 or 4 of them that are good, and I bet we're going to have the Tech 1 Super EZA soon, too. But I think a full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku and a tag Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta would be amazing. And, like I said, for the active skill, doing the full power Dragon Fist, and then maybe do a final shine attack, or like I'm not Gamma Burst, that's super. But giving Vegeta a nice, I think Final Shine Attack would probably be his active. And then of course, even though they don't suggest it in the leaks, I think a God Vegeta that tags into God Goku would be perfect. Because we do need more God Vegeta representation. Not to mention Super Broly is a big thing that I think Anniversary could take up, because they always return to Super Broly or a Broly movie. So I think Vegeta going up into Super Saiyan God and then tagging into the jumping around Goku and then making him do his thing. I think having him do him like for the split section second going into UI would also be a cool thing to actually show in Dokkan. So I think having 7th anniversary run it back. I think definitely we're getting the tag Super Saiyan 4. I think the next one, I think the next one is true. If we're going to do a Saiyan Saga tag unit, I think this could be an amazing tag unit. Oh, wait. By doing these guys. The Super Saiyan 2 fight between Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I think these are up for either a tag unit by starting with a Majin Vegeta or a Super Saiyan 2 Goku, because Majin Vegeta, well, I mean, technically Goku transferred Super Saiyan 2 first, but Majin Vegeta was technically the first one existing. But if we don't do a tag unit with the Saiyan Saga, I think having them for Golden Week, again with an LR Boo as the part 2, would be amazing. And then, as the leaks suggest, doing a tag UI in Evo. Well, it's kind of like I would like a UI. I think Evo is getting a little too overdone. I mean, it would be okay to show up for another anniversary and do him well this time, because this guy, like, I use him for like decent events, but not amazing events. But having him would be okay with the Super Saiyan 4s. That way the best of Super goes against the best for GT. But I think I even though the leaks suggest this, I don't think I want it to be this. I think I'd rather the gods or the Super Saiyan 2s. Next, we could totally do a tag version of this, or just make this unit again. It's very possible. This is from the Metal Cooler Return of Cooler, because I think Revenge of Cooler is the first movie. So this can be done. Next would be a reverse of the Future Saga unit and having a just a overall like end of Super, with the TOP/Super Broly as blues, but it starts out as Blue Vegeta that tags into Blue Goku. And I think you could definitely make the active skills be the fight with Kaioken and Evo for one of them, and then the other one tag and do this from the movie, the Gallic Gun and the Kamehameha. This is one of the best moments of that movie. So yeah, aside from those, I really don't know where else we could turn to for any more things, because it's like I said, they've mentioned that it's going to be Goku and Vegeta. I mean, we could definitely do with more stuff. Actually, I can probably pull up. I mean, I'll finish what I'm talking about and then I'll go back to it. But for Goku and Vegeta side by side doing stuff together, definitely their showdown in Saiyan Saga. Then the working together in the Metal Cooler movie. I don't think there's any other movies in Z, really. They might have something with Hirudegarn. Like I said, unless they're doing something with a Buu Saga / Fusion Reborn, I don't think Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 tag would be okay. I think because we're getting the 8th anniversary EZAs, I think it would be okay to do a tag with that. But I think that one needs to come out with the LR Buu. That way it makes sense. Or it needs to come out with the Janemba. But I don't think it's worth doing that one again. And then moving on to, let's see, that was that. Namek really doesn't have anything. Unless you're going to do what the exchanged Namek Vegeta does, where he dies and resurrects to Goku for the Frieza fight. Cell Saga, they really don't do anything with each other. I mean, there is technically the Android 19 fight where Goku starts with the heart virus and then it goes into Super Saiyan Vegeta for the first time. That would be cool because that is the first appearance of Super Saiyan Vegeta, which would be nice to see again. Boo Saga, like I said, Super Saiyan 2 Showdown would be nice. Majin Vegeta and Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku. But I think that would be good for a Golden Week that goes into an LR Kit Boo. They definitely would need to make him a Carnival, though, for that. And then they could technically do it for December, have it as that same format. Actually, no, they couldn't do that because it's a tag situation, a tag or a dual Dokkan Fest. Then let's see. I already mentioned End of Z Boo fight units. Then it would go into Battle of Gods. There's not really anything there. I mean, technically you could do Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan Enraged Super Saiyan 2. Resurrection of F, we can definitely do another Blue Goku, gets damaged, becomes Blue Vegeta again, but we're still waiting for that EZA to come out from the first time they did it. Universe 6, I don't think we can do anything with that. I feel like that's a weird way to do a unit from them. Future Saga, we already did that back in GDC. TOP, a UI and Evo Blue would be okay. Super Broly, definitely the gods would be nice. A God Vegeta that goes into God Goku. Or a blue Goku, a blue Vegeta, and that goes into a blue Goku that have active skills from both Super Broly and TOP with the Evo Blue and Kaioken. And then Superhero really doesn't have anything. You can technically do free-to-play units for their fight. GT, there's not really anything in the Baby, the Grand Tour, the Super 17. I mean, you can technically do Super Saiyan 7, Super 17's Super Saiyan Vegeta versus a Goku, but I don't think they would be willing to do that. I think Shadow Dragon Saga, which you could do the Super Saiyan 4s, which I think really need to be done because that would make this 11th anniversary match the 7th anniversary. With 2 new forms and some of the best. But definitely those 2 would be amazing. But I think if they're going to redo the 8th anniversaries and do a Super Saiyan 2 with the Super Saiyan 3, they could do the GT Goku and the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But I don't think they need to redo the Spirit Bombs. I think they just need to EZA those 2 units and leave it at that. I mean, it would be cool, I guess, but I think they work together rather than apart. Like I said, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, they could do some stuff with the movies and the Buu Saga if they really wanted to. Because I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku's Twin Dragon Fist, or his Dragon Fist from Wrath of the Dragon, could be done. And then I don't know what you could do for a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. I mean, him doing his barrier would be cool. But what else? And then we just did Daima, so I don't think you can do another Daima unit. What else could we expect? Oh, okay. So going into some ideas for who can we get, because it doesn't have to be technically, be Goku and Vegeta. If it's just Goku and Vegeta family, I can see them doing something. We already got, so let's say Goten. You'd have to do another Goten and Trunks unit, but we just did that for GDC with Part 3 with the LR Buu Saga intro. I don't think you can do another kid, so I think Goten would be thrown out. Trunks, Maybe you can do Sword of Hope again. You can technically do some stuff with History of Trunks. Um, and then for Gohan, I don't think you can do anything but Super Saiyan 2 Youth, which we did for the 10th anniversary. And you can't do anything with Superhero. Hold on. You could do Super Trunks again, because I know he's in an EZA. The one that sucked upon release. But what I think for if they're gonna do a Gohan and a Trunks, where is it? Really? I know you exist. Show me the money. Oh, does it not exist? That's weird. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Did they not? One second. Okay, sorry. I was looking for the wrong art. I was thinking both Gohan and Trunks were going to be a part of it. But definitely if you want to do a like the young, like the next generation from Goku and Vegeta, a Teen Ultimate Gohan from the Buu Saga would be good. This time actually giving us the I'm not going to fight you, I'm going to kill you line would be amazing. I think it is a little close for him, but definitely you could do this. And then getting a Super Trunks or Super Saiyan Trunks with the Z movie outfit. This and like the jean jacket vest. I mean, those two I don't think are going to release because I don't think they would be hype enough for a part 2. But if you really want to do a Goku family and Vegeta family, though an Ultimate Gohan and a Super Trunks from the Z movies would be your best. So in conclusion, I think what we're going to get is either going to be definitely a Tag Super Saiyan 4, but I think for the other one, getting a God Goku, God Vegeta into a God Goku to kind of replicate 7th anniversary, or doing a Evo Blue and a UI tag unit would be also cool. That way you're getting the Boast of Best series as their highest points, because it's kind of like they were saying, hey, by Buu Saga and by Daima, this is the best 2 is what part 1 is supposed to be. So it's like the best 2 of Super and GT would be Super Saiyan 4s and UI and Evo Blue. And those are technically both New Horizons because Super Saiyan, if we're doing a full power Goku and a Super Saiyan 4, that's the first, well no, technically full power came out in Baby Saga, but technically Super Saiyan 4 is a New Horizon. Super Saiyan God Vegeta first appearance in the anime was Super Broly, and then getting him, and then what else? If you can do UI and Evo Blue, that's the first appearance in TOP. And then if you want to do other units, the Z movie Z. Super Trunks and the Ultimate Gohan would be nice to have any other unit. And then you could definitely do tags of the Saiyan sagas and tags of the Super Saiyan 2 fight. That way it's not as big as the part 1s, but hey, you're getting parts of the sagas that people want, and you're knocking them out very quickly. I think definitely they need Golden Week to be the Super Saiyan 2 fight that goes into LR Kid Buu. That way, hey, you're redoing one of the best fights of Z, and you're also giving people an LR Buu that they've been yelling for. But definitely the other units are possible that are Goku and Vegeta. The rest of them, I think it's possible if they just want to say New Horizons, but the fact that they said Goku and Vegeta Journey and then also getting New Horizons, I think it would be better to release them later in the year. if we're going to ever do, I want to return last thing before I get off here, because I gotta still go get so many other things done. I need to order myself some food. That way I can like exist longer. Because I've been up since 8 doing videos. So, what was I saying? Yeah. Um, Definitely Super Saiyan 4s, Gods, or the UI in Evo Blue. Um, Golden Week Boo Saga. Now I remember what I was gonna say. So I think definitely they're gonna release a dual Dokkan, or they're gonna be like, here's a massive new celebration for the Dragon Ball Super Beerus. The re-release of that. I think that's when Battle of Gods will be done again. And if they're going to do a Namek Saga, they're going to have to do either LRs, or they're going to have to introduce new categories, which I think an LR New Year celebration or maybe a Tanabata would be nice. But releasing them and doing what a lot of people want them to do, and have a Z Heroes and a Z Villains category come out with them. And what I think they should do is, I think the Namek Goku should be a LR times 20, just not an LR Kaioken, an LR times 20 that stands by, because we have not had a lot of standbys, into the Spirit Bomb from Namek Saga, and have Piccolo be the defender, and then they do damage, and then he transforms into Super Saiyan. And then for Namek Frieza, start as Final Form, stand by into full power, and then give him a few turns, and if he dies within those turns, I think he should become Mecha Frieza. That way, you're covering a lot of stuff with those 2 units. So, I think that's what suggests with Battle of Gods, with the Namek Saga. I don't think Superhero is going to be done. I think that might be next anniversary. That way they can... Oh, that's my screen. I need to clean my screen. I think it's a little too close to the New Year's for them to do another Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. They might do it for Tenabana. They might do it for GDC. If anything, they might have to do it for 12th anniversary. But, alright, I gotta get some more stuff done. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Have a good day.